Hey guys, so if you just watched my last video, then you will know that I just did my review slash first impression on the new Tarte Rainforest After Dark palette, which I am loving already. I'm so excited about this. Here's the palette right here. And if you haven't already been into like a Sephora or an Ulta to swatch this, then you need to, and I highly suggest getting this palette. So, that last video ended up just being a first impression slash review, and now I'm going to be doing the tutorial, which is why I'm covering my eye, because it looks kind of crazy, comparatively speaking. But anyways, yeah, this is the eye look that I will be doing a tutorial for you right now. It's just sort of like a really, because the color is like a plum, and so it's sort of like a purple smoky eye. Brilliant for fall. I'll probably be wearing this a lot, and yeah, I really like the way that this look turned out, so let's get into it. I have already primed this eye with the MAC Painterly Paint Pot. Ugh. I'm sure you guys have seen this before. But anyways, yeah, so that's Painterly. And then I've already worked a little bit of this pink nude color right here. I've already worked a little bit of that into the crease just for transitional purposes as my transition color. And now I'm just going to be putting some tape on the edge of my eye because this is more of a dramatic look, so I don't want the shadows to be getting everywhere. Sorry that you guys can't see this part. But basically, sorry, I had to look in the mirror. Basically, I'm just lining this up with the lower lash line and just letting it come out like that, just like I did on that side. So anyways, yeah, so now I have my tape on and I'll get into the shadows. So first I'm taking, you can take any sort of flat shader brush, even a flat definer brush. This is just the Japanesque one. And I'm just going to be taking that Make a Mauve, this light lilac color right here. I'm just going to be taking that on this brush. And, sorry, trying to get closer in here. And I'm just going to be packing that on the inner third of my eyelid. I want to be able to do more tutorials for you guys, so that's why I'm trying to get more accustomed to putting on my makeup while I'm filming, which is actually a lot harder than it looks, because I do want to do more tutorials that will be helpful for you guys. So bear with me, I'm getting the hang of it. And then yeah, once I'm pretty happy with the way that looks, then I'm just going to take the darker plum shade and Plum Away with me. Just on the same brush, I don't even have to clean it off. And I'm just going to pack that, sort of starting where I stopped that other shade, and just continue packing this over the rest of the lid. And you are going to want just a tiny bit of overlap, sort of it'll help this blend nicely. And then yeah, just continue to pack that all over the lid, and then once you get to the top of the lid, you can just kind of turn it on its side and just work that product into the crease. And then when you get to the edge right here, yeah, just kind of continue working it down. And then also I'm going to take it just into the crease right there. Alright. And then I'm going to take just any sort of fluffy blending brush. I'm taking the MAC 217 because it's a little bit tapered, a little bit smaller for a blending brush. I do have bigger, fluffier ones, but I'm just going to take this one. And again, I'm taking that transitional color that I already applied in this light pink Bare to Explore color. And now I'm just going to blend out what I just applied to the crease. So I'm just going to, not really working too high up or anything. I don't want to go towards that brow bone at all. I just want to work it in right here. So this will sort of deepen the color above it, that transitional color that I already put on there. And it'll also blend out what's already all over my lid and up to the crease. It'll blend it out so there aren't any harsh lines, and it just looks more smoked out. And then you don't have to do this part, but I did it to the other eye, so I'm going to do it also to this eye. I'm just going to take a little bit more of that light lilac color right there and just apply it to the very edge of the crease, where I put the dark plum color, just to sort of soften it right there. And then I am also gonna just take this Makeup Geek pointed crease brush. I featured this in my recent Makeup Geek haul video. And I'm just gonna take a little bit of that champagne, the highlighter in champagne, just a little bit. And I am just gonna highlight the brow bone really lightly right in there. Because it is such a dark smoky eye, the dark colors that we're working with, you don't want it to be too highlighted. At least I don't anyway, because I don't want it to be too dramatic. So I just lightly dusted that in there with this pointed crease brush. And, and also, sorry, I'm also gonna take a little bit of that and highlight this inner corner. I don't know if you guys can see what I'm doing, sorry. Not a lot, but just a little bit, enough to give some light to my eyes and kind of open them up a little bit. Yeah, so that is it for the upper shadow. So I'm just gonna take that tape off. And it'll leave me kind of with like a nice little line. I will end up blending out this foundation with a brush. In fact, maybe I'll just do that right now. So if the tape has removed any of your makeup or anything, you can just take a little concealer brush and just kind of add a little bit of that. You can work with like a concealer, what did I say? Concealer brush, what? Just put a little bit of concealer there, and you can work with a brush or with your finger, but I'll just work with my fingers. They're clean, and it's just more efficient, more time efficient anyway, to just like quickly dab that in. And that'll just sort of keep it so that I still have that nice defined line, but it hasn't taken off. You know, I added that concealer back on top so that it doesn't look like there's foundation missing, essentially. And then I'm also gonna take, my MAC 212, this is just their flat definer brush, and I'm just gonna dab that into the dark purple, the Plum Away With Me color. And then I'm just gonna really lightly tap it, just like a thin line under the lower lash line. And I haven't used this brush very much. I am going to put it in my MAC haul that I'm going to do pretty soon for you guys. But the couple times I've already used it, I have noticed that I don't like it at all for blending, for like wiggling it back and forth. I just like it for tapping. I've just noticed that that has really been working the best for me. So that's what I'm going to stick with. And then coming up from the lower lash line, I'm going to slightly follow the trail that tape left. And I'm just going to go up a little bit and like point. Not too far, just kind of. And then I'm going to follow that point onto the upper lash line. And just sort of deepen the color that's already on the lid. Just sort of deepening it toward the lash line. Sort of as a soft eyeliner, even though we are going to add eyeliner on top of this. This is just what I originally did to see if I liked the softer look, but I do enjoy a nice dark eyeliner for smoky eye looks, so that's just why. So yeah, if you're not into eyeliner, I mean, you could stop here, but I am going to add some. Oh, whoops, and I also forgot to take that light lilac color again, and I'm just going to tap that in to what's left of this little, sort of like toward the inner corner, but still under the lower lash line right there. I'm just tapping the lilac shade right in there, so that it's not super dark all the way close to my eyes. Because I do have smaller eyes, that will sort of make them appear smaller. And also because I have small eyes, and just to give it a little bit more dramatic definition, I usually use like NYX's Wonder Pencil. I usually use that in my waterlines, but I'm going to be using a stark white one, just to like add some more like, you know, drama to the eyes. And this is just NYX white, just in white. And I go over it a few times just to really make sure that I have the pigmentation that I want there. And then I just like put it in the corner as well. Not a lot, but I just dab it into the skin there. And maybe I'll go over the lower lash line, or the waterline again. And there's the white. Okay, and now I'm gonna quickly do eyeliner and mascara, and then that's it for this look. So, you can really just take any sort of eyeliner that you like. I know some people like gel, with like an angled eye brush or something, but I'm just gonna use a felt tip eyeliner. This is just the L'Oreal Super Slim Infallible one. And I'm just gonna do sort of like really thin on top. And just trace over the eye. And then again, following that pathway that the tape left, just kind of going up from there. Not too much though. I don't want to do a really dramatic cat eye for this look. Just sort of like smaller and softer. And then I'm gonna just match it up with the other side. So anyways, yeah, for the sake of the tutorial, I'll just call that even, call that good. And yeah, and so then now I'll just add some mascara. This is just the Jordana Best Length Extreme Lengthening Mascara in black. This mascara is seriously like $2 or $3, and I love it. It's almost to the end of its days, so it's not working quite as well as it normally does because it's almost, it's almost done. But I love this mascara. And I love layering it with other mascaras too, because this one really is just length. But right now, I don't have any other mascaras opened, so yeah, I'm just gonna use this one. And just wiggle it, wiggle it through your lashes. And make sure to like flick it out on the ends, because this is like sort of a little bit of a cat-eyed smoky look. You do just want to make sure you got some flirty lashes going on over there. And then normally I do not wear mascara on my lower lash line just because I have allergies and my eyes get so watery sometimes. But I am gonna add some just for the sake of this look because it really does help open up that smoky eye. And it also gives it, a bit more drama. I make the most hideous faces when I'm putting on makeup, I swear. But at least we're not alone in that, right? I'm sure everyone else does. I know you guys do, I've seen it. So, yeah, I don't feel alone. And then I'm just going over that waterline one more time because I accidentally touched into it with my mascara. So, whoops. And yeah, so that is basically the finished look. I could just go over it a couple more times, making sure my eyes are even. Normally my eyes, I do both eyes at the same time, so they come out, completely even. But, like I said, I'm trying to get used to this whole tutorial thing, so who knows. But yeah, so they're even now, and basically, and yeah, so that's just the finished look. Really great look for fall, and I'm excited to be wearing that. Oh, and I was just going to quickly add some lipstick. This is new. This will also be my MAC haul. This is just in the shade Mocha. Oh, I love this lipstick. It's a really warm brown. yeah, sort of like a ready, like clay. Yeah. This is sort of like, yeah, like clay, but like a little bit more neutral, like a neutral clay color. So nice, yeah. And there you are. That's the finished look. The finished look. So anyways, I hope you guys are having a great day, and I will see you soon. Bye, everyone.